As a child growing up in an Asian country, uh, we almost don't talk about race and racism.
Unfortunately, I didn't really have too many conversations with my parents about racism.
We didn't really have conversations about race very much at all.
I didn't know much about it then, and my parents, having had a similar experience as myself, wasn't very equipped to talk about this.
It wasn't so much a sour relationship, the lack of experiences. It was just something that was not naturally brought up. Most likely just the lack of awareness. I just didn't think it was something that I needed to bring up with my parents.
One time bringing it up with my dad, and we didn't really have much of an intimate relationship about any topic, let alone race. And I'll never forget asking him, about what he thought about some racist conditions in the world. And right away he shut me down.
You are here as a guest, and you should not try to make trouble. So just kind of suck it up, and chalk it off as just an isolated incident.
There was that fear that to engage in that thinking or that conversation would lead to bad things, like, when you need to focus on your goals of accomplishing the American dream.
The childhood experience definitely shaped, what my wife and I, model our conversations after.
It's our responsibility to talk to our children about race and racism, especially, talk to my racialized children.
Talking to, Elliot about racism has actually been great. It's been wonderful in the sense that, we created that open environment. He's definitely aware of the concept.
I've always known that the things that were taboo to talk about are probably the most important things to talk about, and that I would consider it a privilege as the child of immigrants to attain a certain kind of like level of to both, to have the social capital and even economic capital to be able to engage in these conversations with my own kids.
It's a very important role for parents to really help your children to see race, to understand bias, to understand, to really help them, guide them to process their experience, and so that we can all learn something from them.